Dear Realtor, my name is Timothy Anete. I would like to speak with you for a few minutes because what I have to share is something that really will help you in this time of our economy for those of you who are strongly in real estate business. All right. Before then, I would like to advise that you stop that post that you intend to make right now on Facebook or Instagram. I have my reason. You know, it's okay to take pictures. It's okay to make videos on the site and the pictures and you post. But there is something I really need you to understand right now about social media and the process of getting the right people for your property. To start with, selling properties on social media requires you accessing the right people. Now, like I would always say, it is not everyone that matters in marketing. It is only the right ones that matter. Now, this is what I mean. In sales and marketing, it is not everyone that matters, but the right one matters a whole lot. Now, how do you identify the right one from everyone? You know, on social media, where you have to share your content every day and where you have to get the like, you have to get the love, you have to get the care reactions on your post, and you are expecting calls, you are expecting messages from the post you've made, the videos you've shared, the live you've gone. I mean, maybe you went live on Facebook, on Instagram to talk about your properties. At the end of the day, you get just few things like nice one, well done sister, well done brother, I'm proud of you, you are doing well, you are doing great, amazing, wow, beautiful apartment. Such kind of reactions, such kind of engagements do not pay the bills. They are not what exactly you expected. They are not what exactly you stepped out for. All right, now that is where you have pushed your sales and marketing efforts to everyone and not to the right ones. That is why I keep telling you that in sales and marketing, it is not everyone that matters, but the right ones. All right. How then do you identify the right ones to serve your sales or to dedicate your sales and marketing efforts to? It's exactly why I am here, and it's why you should not close this video until you have found out how to do that. Okay, first, don't be in a haste to target Nigerians in diaspora. I know, of course, you have gotten that information that you should target Nigerians in diaspora. Not every Nigerian in diaspora is financially able to afford investments in properties. Now, this is one of the things you need to understand. When we are talking about identifying the right people, not everyone, but the right ones. It does not only mean that in Nigeria or Nigerians living in Nigeria are the ones we can easily find those that are not the right one now. Even while targeting Nigerians in diaspora, there are also many Nigerians who have migrated who are still struggling to find their feet, who do not have the financial capability to invest in your property at the moment. So they are equally not the right ones to be targeted. All right. In your sales and marketing efforts, you are not in any way supposed to be targeting Nigerians in diaspora who are still trying to find their feet. For instance, so many Nigerians migrated with study visa. Now, it may take them a year or two, it may take them 2, 3 years rather to settle in. Now, what am I trying to say? Targeting Nigerians in diaspora, you have to be able to filter the financially capable ones that can easily invest in your properties, even if it runs in millions of naira. Now, considering the fact that they are of advantage based on the free fall of naira at the moment in the local market. All right, with their super advantage in exchanging dollars to naira, they can easily invest in your property. But first, you must be able to identify the right ones. Okay. Second, you must understand that Facebook and Instagram have a restrictive policy that forbids you from advertising real estate in Western countries. Now, this is it. For example, if you want to target Nigerians in diaspora, maybe Nigerians in US, Nigerians in UK, Nigerians in Netherlands, Nigerians in Germany, Nigerians in Australia, I selected those countries carefully. I have my reasons for for mentioning those kind of countries. Now, the reason is simple. You can easily identify a particular city in one of those countries that Nigerians thrive. And you can easily identify a thriving community of Nigerians, target them, and get them to invest in your property down here in Nigeria. Now, why is there a restrictive policy that can prevent you from being able to sell real estate property to them? It's simple. In those countries that I've mentioned, they have a more strict policies, unlike we have in Nigeria, that there is no much censoring in terms of the kind of product we advertise, the kind of services that we advertise. For you to be able to advertise real estate, there are some licensing, there are some documents that you must present. Now, as a Nigerian advertising from Nigeria, trying to reach Nigerians in diaspora, that is, Nigerians in this country, in the countries I just mentioned, you have to be able to strategically bypass the policy. Of course, this happens daily. Nigerians who have this knowledge, personally, I have been doing this for clients, all right? So they bypass this policy, reach out to Nigerians in diaspora, and they still get them to invest daily, weekly, and monthly in their properties in Nigeria. And this is why most realtors have super conversion compared to those who are excessively focused on the wrong audience. Now, it's not enough to be able to target Nigerians in diaspora now. It is only those who are able to identify Nigerians who have financial capability to invest in Nigeria that can successfully convert their efforts. And that's why I'm here for you, as always. All right. Now, thirdly, you must understand how to qualify leads before you waste efforts in follow-ups. You know, there is this popular skit that I watched recently. It cracked me up so much, but with a lot of lessons. Now, this is what I got from the skit. It was a hype mind kind of skit. It shouted to the highs, so high and so loud. Chairman, which one is I will get back to you if you don't broke? Tell us. Rich people, not the postponed transaction. All we want to hear is transaction successful. Now, this is it. How do you measure this into your marketing? How do you marry the experience, the lesson from that hype into your marketing? Now, what I learned from there is that people who are financially capable will not postpone transaction as long as you have done your primary homework. That is, you have been able to take all the fears off them. Like you've been able to present to them the right documents. You've been able to take the fear of investing in the wrong location, in a wrong property off them. Now, once you've been able to successfully apply and done, you've done your own primary homework, the next thing, as long as they are financially capable, is transaction successful. But if you build your effort in reaching out to people who are still not yet able, but though they like the good thing, they like the property, it's nice, they want it, it's not enough to want it, you know? If you can't afford it, there is nothing you can do, whether you desire it or not. Once they cannot afford it, you will only hear, I will get back to you. And your follow up will look like wasted effort when it becomes too long without conversion. That's why sometimes in email marketing, we have the means of segmenting the serious clients and the unserious ones. Now, the unserious one does not mean that they don't have interest. They just cannot afford it at that point. Now, while the two can equally be placed together and watched over a period of time, of as long as there is a sustainable business, those who are not buying now, there is hope of them buying tomorrow. But how would your real estate business survive if every lead you get are those whose hope are for tomorrow? All right. How do you intend to succeed in your business? How do you intend to be able to convert and grow the business if you are to build up every lead for future uncertain time? All right. So this is why you must learn how to qualify leads before you capture. Now, even after capturing, you must also learn how to qualify leads before you waste efforts in follow-ups. All right. The fourth thing, which is very important, you must understand how to strategically avoid the policy barrier and advertise real estate products to diasporans. Yes, I have said this, that there is a way out, that you can still advertise to Nigerians in diaspora irrespective of the policy barrier. I am going to let you have the exact strategy to apply. As a matter of fact, the Meta bot, that is Facebook or Instagram, of course, those are products of Meta. The bot will not be able to identify that you are actually going against their policy. I do this every day, and I teach people how to do this every day. All right. And this is actually why I am going to tell you to do this for a start. There is a particular mistake you must avoid. You know, I call it avoid this singular mistake many realtors make. All right. By driving every little lead to WhatsApp or Messenger. You know, to most people, they will tell you gladly, I do not want to be involved in it. I want to hire an agency to handle this. I want to hire an individual to handle this. And now they will now bring up a very strict suggestion. I want the traffic to be on WhatsApp or Messenger. Now, it's not enough to try to know that you can drive traffic to WhatsApp or Messenger, even when you want to do it by yourself, or you want to outsource to an agency or an individual whom you think has more knowledge to handle it than you. Now, the most important thing you must understand here is that these platforms have their uniqueness. The WhatsApp, the Messenger, lead driving the traffic to these platforms have their advantages and disadvantages. And there are products that will not fare better driving to this platform. Also, there are products that will fare better driving this traffic to the platform as well. But one thing you must understand is that as a realtor, don't be in a haste to drive traffic to WhatsApp or Messenger. You are going to lose money, and you are also going to drive traffic from a very wrong source. What do I mean? You are going to get more like everyone instead of the right one. All right? Because in the algorithm of Facebook or Instagram, they identify those who are likely going to have a conversation with you on WhatsApp or Messenger. However, when you are able to filter the right ones, now where you may have a little constraint is that if you are targeting Nigerians in diaspora, there are tools, there are a particular area that they are found to spend more time on. All right? You should not just assume that once you drive traffic to WhatsApp or Messenger, you will get them. No, you must understand the source and how to get them. All right? The lead and the traffic source that you must push them towards. All right? So, know this. Having interest is not enough. Having the capacity to fulfill the interest is everything. You know, I have always emphasized on this. Likes and comments don't pay bills. Likes and comments don't buy properties. Most of those who buy your properties may not even react to your ad, may not comment on your ad. All they want is they go ahead and take the needed action because there is capacity. If you keep serving your ad, if you keep serving your marketing, if you keep serving your sales effort to the wrong set of people who are only interested but can't afford it, you will only end up delaying the fact that you will not be able to convert successful sales. You will have sales interests, but no successful sales. This is why you have to think about this particular step as a realtor. Your real estate business will be more successful if you can directly reach out to financially able Nigerians in diaspora who can take advantage of the fall of Naira to invest in your property right now. Now, you may want to ask, how can I directly identify these financially capable Nigerians in diaspora, all right, who are willing and ready to invest in my property? It's a good question to ask at this point. And that's why I would like to invite you to a live class that I will be holding for realtors in Lagos, Nigeria on the 12th of November, 2022. It's going to be a 7-hour workshop, and you really do not want to miss it. All right? You really do not want to miss it. It's a workshop on how to use Facebook and Instagram to directly target Nigerians in diaspora who can buy your properties. Those that have the financial capacity and are ready to invest. You'll be able to identify them from different countries, from different parts of the world whom they have migrated to. All right, we have Nigerians able and well-to-do in different countries. All right, so but first, there is a bonus. I have a book which I authored beyond media buying. It's a marketing and sales book. All right, I'm going to give the first 10 persons to register for this workshop a copy of this book. Yeah, it's a physical copy. You can see people holding it there in the picture. So you have a physical copy of this book as a participant in this workshop. All right. Secondly, you have a particular marketing toolkit that I call SME Digital Kit. All right. It handles everything you need for your sales and marketing without necessarily having to spend lots of money for, third party. It's more like automated system. I'm going to give you this as well as part of the bonus. It's your second bonus. Now you may want to ask, has anyone experienced a training from us, from me before? Now you are not the first. Someone who read the Timothy Anete authored Beyond Media Buying book said this is one of the best tools for digital marketers and those who run businesses. All right, a material that covers the latest features in latest features and algorithm of social media platform, as well as other digital marketing tools, is a blessing to our generation, a timely reflection for us all to begin to think, to look beyond media buying. I have personally gone through this material and can confidently recommend this piece of hard work to not just the people in the business of buying and selling, but to every businessman, to woman, no matter your business segments. Timothy Anete, thank you for sharing your time, pains, and joy experience to our generation. Now that was just one person. Another person says, hi folks, I highly recommend this book to those who want to increase their market share capital to bottom line, grow their network and customer base, and fast tracks to accelerate their business result. I got mine, Timothy Anete. And then another person says, what was your strategy in 2019? Did it work? Well, 2020, did it work? Well, 2020 is around the corner. What worked in 2019 may not work in 2020. If you are serious about putting your business or network marketing on steroids, then you must seriously look for this book as if your life depends on it. Beyond Media Buying, Systemic Digital Approach to SME Marketing Solutions is packed with cutting-edge strategies for 2020 and beyond. I just finished reading and the takeaways are massive. I am implementing the changes immediately. Thank you, Timothy Anete, Marketing Lab HQ, for this masterpiece. Now, industry experts have this book, and you can as well get to see that you will be the next to have these in your hand. Now, look at this. If you are among the first 10 persons to have access to register for the workshop that is holding on the 12th of November 2022 in Lekki, Phase 1, I will give you a copy of this book free of charge, plus the other bonus. Now, the workshop promises to be highly practical and detailed. All right. I will be looking forward to seeing you there. My phone number is displayed on the screen for you to call and register for the workshop. Ask all the necessary questions you want to know and you want to find out. I'll be willing and glad to provide you with further details and payment procedure for the workshop. My name is Timothy Anete. I already welcome you to the workshop on the 12th of November in Lagos, Lekki, Phase 1. See you on Saturday the 12th. Thank you.